Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Mamiya, and today we're going to be picking up where we left off with some Die in the Dungeon. We're in Act 3 with the new character, which his name slips my mind, but essentially they are all about poisonous. So they get an increase in poison damage whenever they take unblocked damage. And that poison is then applied to a random enemy at the start of the turn. So the way we've built this is self-damaging effects like... Oh, we don't actually have any in our hand. How embarrassing. We do, however, have some... Well, these are hollow. They're not even poison. Never mind, ignore me. How about let's go. Here we go. We've got another relic that triggers off. Oh, holy crap, they've changed it mid-run. The end of the turn, gain a might if the player receives 5 or more total unblocked damage. This just used to be the first time a player received unblocked damage. I think each turn you gain a might. Okay, that's going to be rough, but yeah, that's made it a lot worse. We also gain a might for having block remaining at the end of the turn, so we're scaling our might. We get more energy on odd turns, and on even turns dice always roll their first face. Dice with face value of 1 costs 0 energy. We can abuse that. We've got quite a few glass properties. We got another thing that makes it so our glass dice don't break. Because after use, do we actually have a glass dice in hand? No, I don't think we do. Okay. I'll explain that when we get to it. But for now, essentially, we are going defensive, but also trying to hurt ourselves to increase our poison modifier. We want to be taking that unblocked damage, but also blocking damage. So let's start by re-rolling both of these. Yikes. They both got, well, one re-rolled into a 1, which is good. We have an enemy with 78 max health here, trying to deal 10 damage to us. And they have the Pestilence modifier. Infects a random slot on the board at the start of the turn. The infected slot reduces the value of the dice in the slot by 3. And it will expand next turn if not covered with dice. So, what you want to do is pop a boost dice in it. Boost dice won't be affected by the -3, and it'll stop the infection from spreading. So we've got 10 damage to worry about here. Can we block for 10? Can block for 6 there. Do we want to get draw? We've got quite a lot. If we mirror these, we can get 14 block. That'll give us a might, thanks to our minus hat, and might just makes our attack dice deal an extra damage. It's like, it's just strength, basically. How about we pop that there? Ooh, we're getting +2s with the mirror as well. Oh yeah. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. And then, why not get draw? We're not dealing damage. Well, we can deal 2 damage. How about that? Let's just play everything. So, we're getting 5 draw. We're dealing 2 damage. We got 22 block. And we're getting 2 spaces. No, 3 spaces with a +3 modifier on them for next round. So, anything that we put in these 3 spaces, thanks to the terrain die, will get +3. Yeah, I feel like that's a good opening turn. Then if we get screwed as well, we've always got a lovely bit of draw. 5 draw. Alright, now I can explain. We've got pointy dice. Pointy dice deal 1 damage to the player when used. This will trigger our Scarlet Flask, giving us more poison. It used to trigger Ring of the Berserker, but it no longer does, because it requires 5 or more total unblocked damage. But yeah, for now, let's pop you there, put you over the infectious, the infected tile, because it is a boost dice, so it's not affected by the -3 the infected tile gives. Then we still got 10 damage incoming. Do we need to heal? We've got a regen in hand and a heal dice, but we're at full health, so we can always save them for another turn, which I think I will, all things considered. And I'm gonna bump up, put a heavy block there. Now, heavy basically means that every turn the value on the dice will reduce by 1, but it'll stay in that slot until the value on the dice is reduced to 0. So for 3 turns, it'll stay there, providing us block every single turn. Then yeah, we just use all of our attack dice here, I think. We can get more out of that, for sure. 17 damage here. And we may as well go overboard with the block, why not? This heal costs nothing, but I think, does it make stuff double? It gives us 1 extra damage. Is that worth it? We're not going to lose it. It may be glass, but we're keeping... Do you know what? In that case... Oh no, the regen costs mana. Ah, okay. Yeah, let's use it. Let's just use the heal dice. It'll heal us from the spike, the spiky boost that we played. And then sure. Let's go ham. We've still got 1 energy left over, so the evergreen sap triggers. The glass dice won't break if we have any leftover energy. Sounds good to me. We are slowly stacking that poison up. And there we go. That is a pretty terrible spot for a boost, though. But we put it there. We put another boost there. Yeah, still not the biggest fan of that. We can put boosts here, there, and everywhere, though. We are fully blocked already, so we can focus on damage here. We've got 2 might. How about we just stick 13 damage in them there? We want more block, so we overblock, so we get another might, courtesy of our miner hat. And yeah, let's just go wild with the damage. 23 damage. And he's getting 2 extra poison. Yeah. We should be able to get back round to a heal. Is that regen? Or is it draw? That's regen. Okay, so we've got regen. So we should be fine ending this battle at full health at some point. We put that there. Did it actually do anything? Just this one gets buffed. Yeah. I don't know if that's worth it. But putting a mirror dice up here, I have a feeling we could get a little bit wild and wicked. We are fully blocked, thankfully. So let's start getting the damage going, and we definitely want regen. 6 regen. Yeah. Fully blocked. We'll have 2 block left over. Oh, we kill him anyway. Okay, alright, okay. I don't know if the regen triggers. We'll see. It does. We go back up to full health. Beautiful. Basic glass puncture attack. If target enemy has any block, deal 14 damage. If not, deal 7. We can get a gold block d6. Or a basic glass sticky boost. Sticky boost. Adds +6 to the value of any dice 6 slots away. This extra value will stick to the dice for the rest of the fight. That is good, but it costs 2. Puncture. There is quite a few enemies that can gain a lot of block on this floor. Yeah, I think we gotta take it just for the safety here. Let's go. And where do we want to head? Kind of want to go against as many elites as possible. So, is there only a... Oh, I just noticed the bottom row. That's a 2 elite path, one after another. How scary is that? Maybe if we go... I don't really want to remove anything. That's the only problem. And we got quite a bit of money, which would be good to spend in a shop or on a forge. Maybe we go down and up this way. We still hit an elite, and then we can go down that way. Yeah, then we've got a lot of money to spend in the forge. I think that's the way we want to go. Let's head down. We got butterbeans, and that guy just made himself invisible. Okay, so top row, we got Narcissist Man. The enemy will increase its number of attacks by +1 if it doesn't receive any damage this turn. They are poisoned, so they will receive damage, which means we can focus on the bottom Narcissist. They both have 20 health and 2 attack. And then the guy in the middle has 68 health and 14 attack, and the timid modifier. The enemy will be hidden until its sneak dice is targeted by another dice on the board. That's the sneak dice. So if we pop that up there, what does that mean? Increases +1 the enemy's attack value. Okay, I think we don't want to target that guy. But getting block here is incredibly good. Do we dare to try and reroll here? The only thing it can reroll into that's better is a 2. And there's a 25% chance of that. I'm not entirely sure it's worth it. Are we using any glass dice at the moment? We are not. We're still going to take damage. So we've got 18 damage incoming. I don't think there's any way for us to stop that. I think we just gotta go hard and do terrain here. And then just get a little bit of chip damage in. Yeah. I think that's the way we do it. Just making this slot super good. Hopefully this guy don't get an extra attack. He did get damaged by the poison. It seemed to work. Lovely. Okay. Having a +8 down there is nuts. And I'm going to keep beefing it up. Do we want to go mental on the regen here? Puncture attack. Why does this thing cost 0? Because it's on a 1. That's why. Okay, we should be able to take this guy out. But are we going to have enough block? Not going to have enough damage if we do that. We have to do it that way. 13 block with 16 damage incoming. What if we re-roll this into another 0? Of course. Alright, how about we re-roll this one into another 0? Well, that's not giving us any benefit. Kinda need the block. Let's get regen in though. 5 regen. 16 damage incoming with blocking for 13. So we take 3. Seems good. Everyone got a little bit of damage there. In fact, we didn't. Not entirely sure what happened there, but I ain't complaining. We want to keep our block up. Should we take out this butterbean guy? Why not? 21 block. That's a ton. $16 damage. 13 damage up top. Okay. We're doing great. 19 damage. Is there any point in doing that? Why not? He's getting +2 attack. Does that mean we're going to have to block 16 every turn? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah. I think we're good. Let's go. We've got that regen. Things are looking good. Okay. 8 block at the moment. We got 16 damage incoming and we need to deal 61 damage. Let's shove them down there. We are going to be taking damage here. So how do we want to work this? Do we want to try and get some draw? Or do we want to heal through it? I think we probably want to get another buff tile there. And then we'll go all in on the damage if we can. Reroll a 0. So we're dealing 16 damage here. If we use our heal, we are at full health, so A, it won't do anything, and B, it'll get destroyed. But yeah, unfortunately we're taking 7. That means we get an extra might at least. Okay. 13 poison on this guy at the moment. Things are looking a little bit rough for him. Ooh, 22 damage there. Okay. That's a little bit nasty. What if we pop them down here? We can't put it there. We can do this, though. That has rolled perfectly. So let's heal for as much as we can. We can get the perfect amount of block. Okay. How much does this cost? This costs 1. Which means we can use it, have energy left over. Or we could just go for the draw, but I think we want the damage. Let's just deal 7 damage to him. Fully block. Heal. Back up to full. And yeah. Don't lose any of our glass dice. I think it's looking rather gravy. Right. You best believe that we want to bump up the squares that already have positives on them. We still got 17 damage to deal with, but we can deal 13 damage quite easily here. Don't want to play the pointy attack dice because it's going to damage us. There's no need for it when we can just one-shot this guy. And even, sure, we'll get a little bit of regen. Actually, what are we getting? We're getting 6 regen there. Oh, yeah. This costs 2. I mean, it doesn't... when it comes down to it, it doesn't really matter if our glass die breaks on the last hit, does it? But it's always good to be back up to full health when you can. Increase your maximum health by 3. Was that just a normal reward fight? Oh, they must have rebalanced some stuff here. Because I don't ever remember getting that as a reward before. Yeah, oh, I've only seen that in campfires. There's definitely been some changes since we last played. Alright, this little dude in the back absolutely annihilated me in our last run. He gets increased number of attacks if he doesn't damage us. I can't remember the order that these guys attack in, but he is terrifying. There was 2 of them, so I couldn't just focus them down in the last run. It was a wee bit unfortunate. So yeah. We want to copy these. Get 14 block. We got 19 block incoming. So we can block for 22 there. Hit for 33. Okay. I'm not going to complain, game. Actually, is this poisonous? It is toxic. We could... Oh, hit for 18 and apply 2 poison. I don't know if we want to do that. Ah, the poison's not copied. That's why, right. So these mirror dice don't copy everything. See, they're not copying the heavy on the block dice here. And they weren't copying the poison. So I think they just copy the base stats of the die. But that's still 36 damage. And we're blocking for 22, which is enough to fully block us. He's going to get an extra attack, but if we deal 36 damage to him in one go, I mean, that's more than half his health. I think they may have reduced the amount of damage that he does. Now do 6 times 2, which is 12. We're just buffing up as much stuff as we can here. Want to get the damage. Ooh, the damage is not great, is it? Do we go for the regen? Or do we go for the block? That regen costs 1. Can deal 3 damage there. This costs 2. So we can forfeit some damage. What if we put it up there? Is it more damage? No, it's less. There is less damage as well. Yeah, I think we've just got to accept the damage here. So this guy's going to be dealing damage to us, which is fine. I think he attacks last. So we've got 12 plus 3 is 15. We've got 25 damage incoming, and we're blocking for 11. So we're going to be taking 14. Do we go for the 5 regen? We don't have any other regen dice. I think I'm going to save it. This heal is free. And it doesn't break. Okay. We can get some heals off. Yeah, sure. If we can do it, why not? Oh. It turns out in the end that because we're at full health, it didn't matter anyway. We kept our regen, kept our heal even. Beautiful. Okay, we'll stack you there. We're getting a lot of block. Ooh. Hey, I'm kind of thinking maybe we want to put a terrain there. Plus 11. Is that being a bit greedy? It might be being a bit too greedy. We put those there. We get 15 block. 20 block now. So that is glass. Is there any way for us to get enough damage to just take this guy out? Maybe. Eight damage. 12 damage there. With 11 block. Do you think we might be being a little bit greedy here? $20 block with 15, 25 damage incoming. 24 block. Can take 1 damage there. Yeah, it's way stronger if we put our buffs there. Ooh. We have to do it this way, don't we? 29 block. Uh-oh. 24 block. But we're only dealing 3 damage. 20 block and deal 12 damage. Is that better? Or do we just try and greed out? Can we afford to take 5 damage is the question. I think the answer to that might be yes. Are we happy with that? We're going to be losing this dice, but I think it's fine. Yeah. Let's take 5. We just get in our might up and our poison up as well. We have the regen dice here. Okay. We can go wild with regen. And we might have to because we didn't draw any block. I think we go here. We'll put our regen there to get 16 regen. We got to make sure that we keep 1 energy available. And I want to take this guy out. Like, I am absolutely gunning for him. We even get a healing. Okay, he's dead now, so we don't need to care about that. We can get hollow draw, 2 draw, 16 regen, only 3 block. So we will be taking 10 damage. We should be fine. As long as this guy's dead. We've got 1 mana left over, so none of our glass stuff breaks. Wonderful. Oh, wow. I just had a heart attack. I thought we were going to die there. Did we survive on 1 health? That was a bit spooky. Like, damn. $40 damage. 49 damage. 19 block. 31 block. We've got draw as well, but this is using all of the spaces. This ant dude has poison. 13 poison, in fact. Okay. He's just gonna go bye-bye at the end of the turn, so it's only this Plague Doctor we've got to worry about. So yeah, I think that's the way we do things. And we don't quite... Excuse me? Heal to full? How come we're getting end of fight buffs? Let's go to an event. A gargantuan mirror stands over you. You feel its cracked surface calling out to you as if your own reflection was whispering in your ear. Step inside the mirror, randomly remove a curse but trigger a battle. Throw dice in the mirror. Remove a dice but choose between 3 basic dice. We don't have any curses, but I kind of like the idea of a battle. As you get close to the mirror, you close your eyes and feel your impurities fading away. Suddenly a dangerous sight makes you snap out of it. Let's go. It's the exact same fight. Sweet. Okay, well, you know who we're going for first. There's just no question. Oh. Yeah. Putting that there is a tiny bit rough. Can we afford to do that, actually? I don't think we can. I think we need as much block as humanly possible. Putting that attack there I mean, it's damage, alright. Yeah, I think our block is perfect at the moment. Do we want to do regen, though? Yeah, I think if we want to do regen, we can't do, well, pretty much any damage. We can do 3 damage. And a regen, although, do you know what? Let's just stick that in there. We'll do 4 damage. Actually, the double dip attack only costs 1, so we can do 9 damage, 15 block, 7 regen, and we have 16 plus 3 is 19 damage incoming. Okay. So we're going to take 4 and heal for 7. Notably, though, hang on, that guy, he did damage us. Why is he getting extra attack? Oh, I'm not good at maths here, am I? Something funky's going on. As much as I'd love to do that, I think we've got to put that there. Eight block. Oh. Not doing. Getting very good draws here. Did we die? 12 plus 10 is 22. Plus 3 is 25. Minus 8 is 17. Okay. That's a big old yikes. But we're scaling, some might. And we're getting our poison up at least. That. 13 block. Definitely get a terrain dice down. I want to start getting these attacks off. The boosts are pretty pointless. Let's get some blocking. Let's get 9 damage. This guy's getting an extra 2 poison. We're going to be healing for 2. 15 block. We've got 12. 15. We're going to be taking 10 damage here. I think it's time to draw. And again. Okay. We should be able to take advantage of this. We put that there. That's 17 block. We need to do a little bit more working out here. $21 block. I don't know if we want to block that much. It just said, like, going against what I said. We pop you up there. 28 block. As much as I love the idea of that, I think we need to deal more damage. Yeah. But how much damage is coming through? We've got 22, 25, and in total, including the block, we got 27. I think it might be a race. We're in racing territory. Let's go down to 2. We've taken 1 down. This guy's got 18 health left. Okay, we've got our heals. Our heals are here. And what a happy sight they are. Yeah, heal for 10. Let's re-roll these. And can we deal 18 damage? No, we can't. We can deal 10 damage and block for 13. This guy's going to die on the end of his turn anyway. So, is there any point attacking him if the poison's going to take him out? Let's just try and think this one through. We may as well get more draw here. Do we draw for regen? That's the question. Regen's in there. +5 onto the regen. Yeah, I think that might be worth it. So, let's see. We will take 1 damage from this spiked, going down to 3. We'll heal for 10, going up to 13. We will block for 13, so 26 total. 12 come in there, and 10 there, so that's 22. I think we're safe. I think the maths checks out. Let's go. Yeah, the maths checked out. Beautiful. We didn't lose any of our heals. Wonderful. Okay. Now we can just, like, farm this guy to try and get back up to max health. If we just keep playing defensively. This guy can never hit us. And... do we get more draw? I mean, like, why wouldn't we? That costs 0. Okay, we're keeping 1 mana available so our glass dice don't break. Why can't we draw anymore? Is there a certain, like, is there a limit to how much you can draw in a turn? Or in a match? Not entirely sure. We've got... okay. Just going to use all the draw. Come on. No, he's going to die on his turn as well, so we're not going to be able to get that full heal. Let's re-roll these zeros. Boo, boo, boo. Oh well. We just go ham on the block. $36 block. Would you believe it? I wish we could draw more. Draw 1 dice from your draw pile. I don't know what's stopping us from drawing more. We get a heal at the end. Ooh, we didn't get anything in that fight. Is that because it's not a fight square? Maybe. We got so much money though. Increase the value of faces from silver tier dice. Okay. I like ones. think ones and zeros works really well. Because we get to draw more with the empty chest if it rolls a 0. What else? We can re-roll it. If it's on a 0, so we're fine with zeros. Face value with 3, get +2 extra value. So we want something that has a lot of 2s. Hello. Yeah, let's bump up this terrain die. Go up to 3s and then 6s. So it's 5s or 6s on the terrain dice. I think that's definitely worth it. What do we got here? Electric Fly Swatter. Deal 2 damage to enemies with 2 or less HP at the end of the turn. Or Chocolate Muffin. Reduce to 0 all damage done on turn 1. I mean, sure. Why not? Let's pick that up. And let's just do some upgrading. Actually, is there a shop coming up? There is a shop, but it's in quite a few fights. So I think we might be able to get more money here. Let's just do 1 upgrade. And I'm going to upgrade the regen. Bump that up to 3, and then we'll do the same thing again. So it's all 5s and 6s there. And then, yeah, we'll leave ourselves on 20. And go on, thank you. Here we go, we got a shield dude. And did we pick up the piercing? We picked up the piercing straight away. Lovely. Now, like, I want to place these down so we can get a lot of block and a lot of shield. Why is that dealing 0? Let's see. So in the top row, we've got a guy with a Fortify modifier. Block stays at the end of the turn. And Bulwark, if attack value will be equal to block... Wait, its attack value will be equal to block at the start of the turn. Shit. Because we picked up the Chocolate Muffin, we're dealing no damage. Okay. That's a bit brutal. But the enemies are also dealing no damage. So, how about we just get an insane amount of draw? And then get a little bit more poison. Yeah. This guy's going to slap in the next round, but I think that's the price that we've got to pay for having a chocolate mushroom there. 6 damage. What do we got? We got 16 damage, 18 damage incoming. We got a gold regen. Okay. Let's buff these up. And I do want to get our regen going. But we got to think about 18 block. We have an insane amount of draw. Let's just use it. Why not? Is that worth putting down? I think it's probably more worth it putting it down there so we get some +2s. Or we could get an extra +1 block if we put it there. Yeah. Sure. Let's get 10 regen as well. And we're going to try and leave ourselves on some damage and some block. Reroll this 0. Ooh. 3 damage. Let's draw some more. Gold terrain. Gold terrain. That costs nothing. Seven block versus 8 block. With 18 damage incoming. Yeah. I think we just stick these down. That seems reasonable enough. We'll be dealing 5 damage to this guy. Oh, hang on. Attack value is, equal to block at the start of the turn, so it doesn't matter if you take off the block during his turn. Okay, let's go. Boom, boom. Three attack, 13. We've got 15 damage incoming. We can basically be fully blocked for a long time now. Pop that there, 21 block. Yeah, we don't need to worry about block anymore. Can we get some nice damage in? Is it possible to get that? Yes, it is. Okay, so we can mirror this slot here. So let's put our biggest damaging stuff, right? That's 22 damage. We're fully blocked right now. 27 damage. Ooh. 33 damage. And 26 block. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good turn. Considering we only need to block for 15. We're going to be healing 5 with our regen as well. And smacking the big beefy boy up top. Beautiful. We're getting ever closer to being back at max health. Starting off with 12 block. Thanks to our heavy block here. Do we go for more regen? How greedy is that? And how greedy do we want to be? We've got so much draw that I don't think draw is it. 13 damage. Do you know what? Let's re-roll these zeros. Never rolls more than a 0. Yeah, I want to keep this damage up. So we'll heal for 5 because the 5 is free at the moment. We don't want to spend any more mana. I don't think that actually affects anything. Putting more of these down. We could in theory draw into more. Okay. Does that change anything? Yes, it does. It lets us block for more. $14 block. With 13 damage incoming. We're going to be back up to full health. And deal 20 damage to the top liner. Yeah, I'm not sure who he's healing. This guy is a healer. He's healing someone for 4. It could be an AoE heal for all I know, but... yeah. This guy should die on the end of his turn from poison. It healed everyone for 4. Okay. We got a little bit of knowledge there. Can we get the mirror die? Oh, we can't get the mirror die to go on that. What if we do here? That we can do. 29 block. We don't even need it. We're fully blocked. So let's just put some block on that space. And I think, yeah. We try and draw into more damage. I think absolutely. With fully blocked, 33 damage. This guy's going to heal for 4, but I'm not worried. Back up to full health. This guy's not long for this world. He's taking 9 poison damage on his turn, which is half of his HP. You kind of want to greed out here. Let's re-roll the zeros. Lethal? Yeah. So this dice here is a lethal D4, and lethal deals damage to target enemy, and if it contributes to a kill, it deals the same amount of damage to a random enemy. So it should be 7 damage. That should take them both out. It could just deal 52 damage there. We don't have any spikes on us. No dice have the spiky trait that we have on the battlefield at the moment, or pointy trait, sorry. So we're not getting any damage dealt from unusual sources. This should just end the fight, so let's go for it. Yep. It sure did. Increase max H by 3. Max HP even. Go to an event. They're usually pretty good. Lost in your own thoughts, you come to a rudimentary chapel with a levitating figure in the center. After an easy pause, the figure utters in a grovelly voice, "Choose a number." Set all faces from selected dice to 1. Set all faces from selected dice to 2, or set all faces from selected dice to 3. What do we want to do here? 1 would make the dice completely free. That could make the... Oh, although... Yeah, so what I'm thinking here is, if we set all of the dice... the mirror dice to be 1, that means it copies every single dice around it 1 square away. That could be pretty insane. Is that our best bet there? Because I'm kind of thinking it might be. Hollow faulty mirror D6. Can't be upgraded or granted more properties. Oh, they're faulty. I don't think this is changing the properties, though. Let's do it. No. It counts. Bums. Oh, well. What do we want to be free? Lethal attack? Yeah, that is kind of brutal. Puncture attack, no. This is already free. Oh, if I could have picked, if I'd have known, can we go back? I'd have picked 3. And definitely put it on the basic hollow attack there. But now, you kind of want the boosts to be 1. Pointy boost D6. I'll make that free, I think. Heavy boost D6. Yeah, that's heavy, so we don't want to reduce that because it reduces the number of it reduces the number of turns it can stay on the board. Yeah, I think we go for the pointy. That makes it free. Yeah, absolutely. The magician snaps its finger and a blue smoke covers the whole room. He's now gone, but your dice bag feels different now. Let's go to the elite fight. Okay, what have we got going on here? We've got a beetle man up at the top who has the Vile modifier. The enemy is targeting your weak spots. And weak spots are place dice on all these slots to reduce the attack value of the enemy. So we got to fill these 3 slots. Then we've got the Ant-Man that keeps an ant dice on the board that locks that slot while the enemy's alive. No one's dealing any damage this turn, so we don't need to worry about that. And then we got another Plague Doctor who's infecting a random slot on the board. And they have 33 health, 14 health, and 78 health. So the question is, how do we want to play this? Let's just reroll. Rerolls are free. Maybe we want to get regen straight away. We've got no buffs right now. Let's put some block there. No one's dealing damage to us, so we should have block at the end of the turn to get might. No matter where we put this. Sure, let's stick that there. We're not going to be dealing damage, so that is utterly useless. Okay. I think if we're going to do regen, we can't do the terrain. We still want draw, though. Draw is always good. Yeah. Let's do that. Leaving a mana open so our regen dice doesn't get destroyed. There we go. It's damage time. Now this guy starts with 10 damage, but if you fill these squares, it halves his damage. So we've got 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 10, 18 damage incoming. It's a bit chaotic, isn't it? I'm just trying to like maximize effects. Everything's boosted there. Let's get some damage going. Still only 3 block. Block there. Oh man, the weak spots are making this difficult. We could draw. Do you know what? Let's draw, sure. Let's take that out, put that there. 17 damage now. Is it worth trying to one-shot someone? I'm not entirely sure. What is this guy doing? He's increasing his attack value. Don't know what's doing that to him. I think we need to save our draws for a more dangerous turn. And do you know what? Let's just get rid of the ant guy. Yeah. Feels reasonable. We got 2 might now. Okay. We put a boost onto the pestilent tile. Get our heavy block down in the boosted area. Yes, we could do with a heal. Sure, why not? We got 15 damage incoming. We got full block. And we can even get more draw. Yeah. We're getting +2 draw, 19 block, dealing 10 damage. Filling the board with all sorts of goodness. Fully blocked. We're going to be healing back to full. Yeah. Let's keep going for the Pestilence guy, because I think he's a lot tougher than the Beetle guy on the top. Right, we're back up to full health. If we slot these in there, this terrain becomes a +6. We got 15 damage incoming. Block for 7. We can get 8 regen. Is this free? Punctured attack is free. Nice, so we can get 8 more damage off. Do we use more draws? I'm not sure we do. I think we save it for the second fight, because we're on 1 out of 2 fights in the elite battle. 8 damage, 15 damage incoming. So we've got, yeah. We're getting +8 regen. We'll heal back up to full after this. We do take damage, but it's fine. We go straight back up to full health because of the regen. And juicy do we want this? Or I'm thinking, yeah, we can get a kill off here. This is free. That is also free. We're going to be dealing a lot of damage. I don't believe we have any glass dice. I don't know if it's worth playing the draw. Let's just save that. Either way, we take this guy out and we fully blocked with this dude. Okay, we've only got 8 damage to deal. It shouldn't be too difficult. So, let's see. Buff this middle section, absolutely. Yeah, I'm thinking we go for the draw there. We're on full health, so we don't need to use our heal die. But we could get a little bit more block just for next turn. And yeah, deal 20 damage. Heal back up to full. Bring on the next couple of guys. Right, we got 2 ant guys this time. Well, I'm kind of glad that they did it in a cross formation, because I feel like there's this spot we can cover hitting both lines. It makes it a lot easier than if it was 2 separate diagonals. We got... Oh, this counts as the first round again. Interesting. On turn 1. Yeah, the turn time is reset. Okay. Sedentary modifier. So this dude here has added this slot up here. I don't think there's any bonuses or anything associated with that. So for now, we're chilling. And we can fully econ. You want to get +5s going there. Let's get our double dip in. Get 12 draw. I mean, we could get 27 draw. That is just utterly ludicrous. And, I mean, why not 33 draw? Can we get more? 36 draw. This dude is poisoned. Is it a random enemy? Yeah, poison to a random enemy at the start of the turn. That's our passive as this character. Okay. So no one's dealing any damage this turn. We got 50 draw. I cannot believe we've got 50 draw. That draws... Let's see, we've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 23. 23 dice in our deck. So we could draw our whole deck twice and still have draws left over. Okay, game. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it? Right. I think we just go for the throat here. We'll take that guy out. This regen. That leaves us on 1. Well, we've got infinite draw, so we may as well use it. This attack is free. We've got no block. Well, let's just draw into some block then. And re-roll this dice. Still lands on a 0. Have we seen it land on anything but zeros? There we go, 6 block now. If we take this guy out, that is 12 damage incoming. We'll take 6. We're getting extra 8 regen. Yeah. We'll be healing up to full. We've kind of made a super defensive build. Like a kind of wait and see build. I'm kind of loving it. Let's pop that there. And then get 21 block a turn. Oh, there's no point in doing that, is there? Absolutely no point when we could just go for the kill. Question mark. 41 damage. Group attack is +1 extra value for each dice on the board next to it. Okay. Not what I was thinking. Are we okay taking 7 damage here? We may as well just draw. Is this the lethal one? Group attack. Oh, it's another group attack dice. Get more boosts. Deal 57 damage to the poor dude. Let's just make sure that we're fully blocked. There we go, we got 14 block. That'll do for now. Heal back up to full. And this guy dies on the end of his turn with 19. Well, he's got 18 poison now. That's more than enough to take him out. Let's re-roll all these zeros. And they're re-rolled into zeros. Would you believe it? At the moment, we're kind of just playing, well, for shits and giggles, really. So we're going to annihilate this guy. 33 block. and 31 damage, and we heal back up to full. Get a new relic. Building blocks. Block dice reduced by -1 their energy cost. That's absolutely cracked. Or fingerless mittens. If all dice on the board have an even face, all dice gain +2 extra value. No, we're getting our block dice reduced by 1 energy cost. Crazy relic. Especially for what we're doing. We want as much mana cost reduction as possible. On even turns, gain an extra energy. We're going crazy with this energy. I think we can definitely take on 2 elite fights now. We've got 59 money going into the shop. Redonkulous. What does this do? Grants the retry property to 1 dice. Let's see. What dice has 0s on? Because retry says once per turn you can reroll this die at no cost. What's the best thing? I mean, oh, we can't give it the retry property to the mirror dice. Bit of a shame. How about... Is there anything that's particularly painful to roll low on? Yeah, let's put retry onto this heavy boost. Or the puncture attack even. Nah, we'll do it on the heavy boost. And what relics have we got? Blinding Light Bulb. Deal 2 damage to all enemies when dice with the flash property are used. We have none. Scavenger Beak. Add +1 relic to all non-event reward choices. Probably worth picking that up. Sure. Spare Pockets. Gain +2 coins when skipping dice rewards. I think we get enough money. Grant the double dip property to 1 dice. Or remove all properties from 1 dice. Let's give some a double dip. Double dip is on drawing this dice, draw an extra dice. Yeah, let's put it on. Let's put it on a regen. And then do we have another shop coming? We do. I'm actually going to save my money here. Because that wasn't particularly that interesting to me. A heavily bandaged figure appears before you. Their mannerisms feel oddly familiar. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? People around here just don't understand the beauty of dice craftsmanship. And you are? The collector's gaze glints fleetingly. Ah, I can see it in your eyes. You're interested in my collection, right? Let me indulge you. What's your desire? Give me your best die. Randomly remove a die. Choose between 3 gold die. Let's trade. Remove a die. Choose between 3 silver dice. I don't know what to get rid of. That's the only problem. What's our worst dice? I mean, maybe a mirror dice? I really don't know. Kind of like all of our dice. The heal? Just a basic boost D4. Yeah, let's just trade. Get rid of the basic boost D4. Ah, so you want to trade. That's a deal then. Let's see what I have for you. Poison D6. Apply 4 poison to the target enemy. Silver glass heavy regen d6. That's a crazy number of different modifiers. I think that'll be a wild thing to pick up. I don't think we need the regen though. Silver glass coin d6. If the final value of this dice is 5 or more, gain 6 coins. Okay, that's easy to do, but I don't think we want it. 4 poison to the enemy could be good. Sure. Let's start stacking a little bit more poison as we go into an elite fight. Alright, what do we got going on? We got another Plague Bringer, who's got 78 health. We got this guy on the bottom who's got 125 health and the Martyr modifier. The enemy will lose the same amount of HP as the amount it heals to target ally. This guy needs to die ASAP then. And then this guy, while the enemy is alive, a new board slot will be playable. Okay. No one's dealing damage right now. So we can try and get our buffs in check. Which basically means we can either get draw, like a lot of draw, or regen. That leaves us with 0, so that will destroy what we got going on. Is 12... I don't think we need the regen now. I think draw's more important. And then we can just leave ourselves with block. That's free, but it's dealing damage, which does nothing. I mean, why not play them? Yeah, cool. We should get 1 might here. Okay. I want to buff this one as much as possible. 18 damage. And we've got 19 plus 7. 26 damage incoming. Ooh. I think it's time to draw. Can this hit 2 things? It can. Is that only 17 damage? We need the heal. The heal's not going to do anything to us, I don't believe. But we could draw. Gets us a little bit more damage. 23 damage there. What if we duplicate the poison? 3 poison. Or 6 damage. I think the poison might actually work out being more damage. And then we can get some more draw here. The heal's going to hit us just at the wrong time. Block for 9, meaning we take 17. Yeah, I think that's acceptable. Let's do it. Okay, we got 19, 26 damage incoming. 4 block. We've got our regen. We definitely need to draw some more. Let's reroll this. We got double dip on the regen here. It's going to be 8 regen. Do you want the terrain? Pop that there. We deal 3 damage to this guy. We got 9 block. 17 damage. We reroll this into a worse number for better scaling. It feels a bit nasty. We can keep the damage up though. Yeah. Get a bit more block. Then how much does this cost? 1. This costs 2. Okay, we can get toxic attack D6 going. So that bumps our damage up to 14 now, with our block being 14. And we get 8 regen, taking us up to 21. And they are dealing 26 damage. So we're going to still be taking 12. When does regen kick in? Because it scares the living daylights out of me. The end of the turn. I think we could have possibly died there. I need to watch out for the regen. We can get a big old heal here. But this guy... The enemy will lose the same amount of HP as this heals to target ally. So he's going to be dealing 18 damage, right? So we got 35 damage to somehow block. Well, that is just absolutely terrifying. Heal there. Let's draw some more. Start stacking poison on this guy. Get a bit more damage. 31 block. With 35 damage incoming. And we regen. We heal for 6 and regen for 4. So... I think we'll be on maybe 13 health or 12 by the end of it. Maybe not. Unless this is the turn where he does tons of damage. No. Target ally must not include themselves. Okay. Now, how do we want to do this? 19 plus 7 is 26. We need to draw more. Need to re-roll that. I think we're happy putting a lethal attack onto the infected square. Still going to deal 5 damage. Puncture attack here. We need to get our block on. And a little bit of regen, why not? Add 9 regen to that. And do we want to go for value or damage here? So the value play, let's see how much damage we deal if we do that. This is a little bit greedy, putting a terrain down to buff our next turns, but we can still deal 14 damage there. The only thing is, we have 26 incoming. We'll go down to 2 and then heal for 11, bringing us up to 13. We probably want to draw for some more buffs here. Okay, 13. That leaves us on a good enough amount of health, I think. We'll get hit for 13, so we'll go down to 5, and then we'll heal for 11. Yeah, I think that's fine. Up to 16. Okay, and we got a nice +9 on the board. This guy shouldn't be long for this world, the healer. So we should be able to forget about him pretty soon. The question is, how do we want to do this? I think we just go try and get him with damage. Nothing matters there. Let's get some rolls in. 30 damage. We stick it there. We take him out. We take 1 here. Okay, that's perfect. We don't actually have any glass die, do we? Let's just get a little bit more draw. There's no glass die on the board at the moment, so we don't need to worry about breaking any glass. Don't think we're going to end the fight on full health. Oh, never mind. Scratch that. I think we might be. That heals us back up to full. Just putting a healing dice on the dice that our terrain hit. We're fully blocked there. We can get a little bit of extra damage in. $20 damage. I say a little bit. I actually mean a little lot. 21 damage. Heal back up to full health. But we go into fight number 2, where we have a new guy that I don't think we've seen before, at least in this run. Actually, we may have fought him in the last video. Not 100% sure on that. But yeah, we've got the weak spot dude who puts weak spots, which we have to fill. Puts those down. Then we've got the barricade man, 45. Block stays at the end of the turn and he deals damage equal to his block value. Then below him, we've got our voltage guy. At the start of the turn, applies Volt Plus and Volt Minus slots that affects 2 random slots on the board. And they have this. Volt Plus, reduce times 0.5 the value of dice on this board slot. Connect with minus slot to reverse the effect. So either stuff does half damage or double damage. Or, you know, everything's either halved or multiplied. Is an easier way to think about it. Now, ooh. There's no way for me to get the middle slots with the mirror, is there? Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. Nothing's dealing damage to us. So I think we just econ with a bajillion draw. Let's just keep drawing. Why not? Casual 29 draw. We're leaving 1 mana open, so this glass die doesn't break. These draw dice are glass. And we'll put one in a spot there. Okay, looks like we're getting 72 draw. What the ever-living god? Okay. That's 34, 24, and 14 draw. I don't want to put a little bit of poison down now. When I say a little bit, we're adding 24 poison to that guy. He already has 12. Let's add it to the tank. I think that's probably going to be most handy here. We got 46 block as well. Yeah, that was a turn. 7 might, 74 draw. Did we apply that poison? Yeah, it's that number there. Unfortunately, it's getting blocked by the dude in front of him. So what's the actual damage we got coming towards us? We got to bear in mind that this guy's damage will be halved when we fill these slots. So really, he's only dealing 5. 5 plus 9 is 14. Plus 6 is 20. So we got 20 damage incoming. And at this point in time, we can, like, essentially draw our entire deck. So let's go drawing mad. Try and buff as much stuff as possible. Reroll this. Let's draw some more. We don't need the heal. We do need block, though. Which, unfortunately, we're not getting. So we just go hard on the damage. 62 damage. We are ever so close. There we go. 110 damage. Oh my lord. Can we get it any higher? 140 damage. But we're going to take 14. We can't use the heal because the heal is used before we get damaged. Yeah. Oh, that is quite spicy. 140 damage in one hit. Deal 99 damage or more in one hit. We got the achievement there. We get plus 19. Okay. Well, the top guy's gonna die from poison. So we don't need to worry about him. We sort of just... No. I want to keep this guy alive. Purely because I want to get the heals off. We need our heals. So let's just fill the board with random bits and bobs. 74 block right now. No, we don't need to hurt ourselves anymore. Okay. Yeah, keep this guy alive so we can farm some HP. He will die on this turn, and we got the HP there. That's just a full heal. Healing for 22. As you do. Oh my god, can we get... We're gonna bump it up to 46 heal. Dealing 24 damage, 28 block. This guy just makes you go absolutely crazy. Just doubling everything. It's rather wild. What relic do we get? Winning bingo. All dice get +1 extra value for every dice with even face on the board. Shiny stone. Boost dice. Gain +1 boost value when all available target slots have dice on them. and Shadow Cloak. Receive 2 damage at the start of your turn. Your block now stays at the end of the turn. Yeah, I love that. That sounds amazing for what we're going for. Now, what can this guy offer us? Increase the value of silver dice. Should we get more poison? How can we maximize this? We can turn turn those 2s into 3s and the 4s into 6s. Yeah, I think getting more poison sounds good. Turn 3s and then 6s. So basically, these are all 5s because of the triangle, because they get +2 extra value when they roll a 3. And then these are just 6s. So it's either 5 or a 6. Then what do we got here? Forge Hammer. Dice with the heavy property gets +1 value each turn they stay locked on the board. Okay, that's pretty good. Fake Dumbbell. Dice with the heavy property no longer decrease face value between turns. Excuse me? No, we can't afford both of them. Does this just keep them on the board forever? Do we want that? Let's get the Forge Hammer. I think that plays more with what we've got going. Dice with a heavy property. Get +1 extra value each turn they stay locked on the board. Yeah. And do we have another shop? We do. We've got a shop before the elite, so sorry, after the elite. So I'm going to save our money now for second elite. Or elite number 3 in the run even. Let's see. No one's dealing any damage. Oh, crap. That's going to mean this guy's going to be a massive pain. Okay. I think we just got to load him up with poison. And let's get quite a bit of draw. And then buff this tile. And I think we're good. We even get some block. And we get to save our energy. Okay. So yeah. We've got a guy here that's got the petty modifier. He increases the number of attacks by 1 if he doesn't damage the player this turn. And because of our chocolate muffin, no one's dealing damage. Which means he's going to get an extra modifier. Below him, we've got the ant, who puts an ant dice on the board, which is locked on the board while he's alive. So he just takes up 1 spot on the board. And then below him, we have our beetle friend that applies weak spots, which, when they're filled, halves the amount of damage he does. So we got 71 health to get through there, 14 on the back, and 33 up front. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable start. 14 poison. Our block stays between turns. Could get a little rough with this dude, not gonna lie. A crazy regen. Don't know if that's the play. We don't need heals. We really just need damage. Do sort of want to do the regen though. Getting 9 regen, so strong. Let's get 15 extra block. Bump that up to 20 block. We have 12 damage, plus 5 is 17, plus 3 is 20. So we're fully blocked here. Now, the question is that the least block we can get? I think we want to take damage. And deal more damage here. That's regen. Do we buff the regen more? We can't do the draw. But we can do 11 damage to him there and add 2 more. And we will take 12 plus 5 is 17, 20. We'll take 6. So the regen will heal us back up to full. No, we'll take 3 health damage because we've already got 3 block. Okay, that's fine. He damaged us. Did he not? Ugh. Well, he's dealing 18 damage now. We really just need to rush this guy down as quickly as we possibly can. Let's re-roll this. 17. Is that going to end up being more? 31. What if we put that there? Yeah, 31 damage. We do have draw. Okay, is that more damage? 33, 39. 44. Ooh. This is spooky here. Literally 1 damage off killing him. I think we need to try and draw. Does that do it? That does it. Okay. So we're going to block for 7 and have 8 damage incoming, but we're going to deal 45 to the guy that's the scariest. So that finishes the guy that's trying to deal 18 damage to us. Yeah, that's well worth it. Just defeat a 25 plus HP enemy with an accurate kill. I did not realize I did that. Okay. Do we keep going into regen? These guys are only going to be dealing 10 damage a turn now. Really, we probably just want to finish them off as quickly as we can. Let's get a load of regen. You know what? Add a bit of poison. And add a terrain over there. Yeah, 10 damage. And then 8 plus 6 is 14. Yeah, not quite enough to take him out. We do take a bit of damage, but we've got a load of regen. Enough to bring us back up to full. We try and draw into draw here. Don't know if it's worth it. I kind of think... Do you know what? Yeah, let's do a bit of drawing. We drew into draw. Let's pop it down. Give us a 15 more draw. And then we can have some extra block going. And let's re-roll these just to give them additional modifiers. Yeah. Like, this guy's just going to get annihilated. Alright, oh no. Oh, Christ. Help me, dear Lord. This is my worst nightmare. This is what killed us in the last video. 2 of these guys. Okay. No one's dealing damage as well in the first turn. Oh dear. Okay, we're going to have to make it count. Got poison there. Okay, so we don't need that damage. $57 draw. Is that worth it? Over getting 60 poison. And the question is, do we use it on the guy in the back line or the one of the scary guys? I think we've got to use it on the scary guys. Let's get more draw. That draw there, so at least we're getting +9. Reroll that. No point in getting damage. We got the terrain. That's going to be super useful. Getting +7 down here. That reduces it. Look, right, okay, so we're doing 60 poison with this. If we put that there, we only do 28 poison. We need to get that 60 poison rocking and rolling right now. Yeah. I think this draw is glass, but we're fine. Let's see what we get destroyed. Oh, maybe we didn't have what I thought we did then. Let's re-roll this dice. We can get a ton of regen here. Is it worth it? We got 24 plus 9, 30. 33 damage. 33 damage incoming. I think we need to deal enough damage to take this guy out. So that +7 is enough to make him go bye-bye. Question is, how are we going to play the block? This guy's gonna hit us. So 12 comes in. I think the bottom guy hits first, then the middle dude, and then the backliner. Yeah, I think we just got to go hard on block here and get as much block as possible. Don't need any of the damage. The heal. That draw is 2 mana. Yeah, let's just go. We got 43 block. We got 1 guy down. Now we just need to figure out how the hell we're going to deal with the fella in the back who is dealing 18 damage to us right now. We need to be scaling. Scaling as much as damn possible. $21 block. Not enough. I am kind of tempted by putting the terrain dice down there and then getting 11 more draw. 30 block. That's enough to fully block, but I don't think I want to fully block. I think we're going to fully block anyway. 32 block. Yeah. We've managed to get 14 damage in. Let's get a bit more damage. 27 damage. Okay, that's more like it. That's a bit more of a reasonable amount. It feels like it's a race against time, honestly. We need to be blocking more and more each turn just to keep up with this dude. Like, can his scaling be our scaling? We are the scaling god, so that is one thing. Absolutely slap 19 poison on him. That means we've only got 2 turns that we need to worry about him. We've got 33 draw, so let's get drawing. We can get him down to 19 health, actually. Actually, wait, no. 19 plus 9. 28. 28 plus 10 is 38, plus 1 is 39. We need to do 3 more damage to this guy. There we go. That should take him out. But we're still going to take a beating. So we need to draw into more block one way or another. And I think that's it. Okay, this guy just gets annihilated now. The mirror die just going wild as always. 41 damage. We've got 30 block. He couldn't heal anyone. Ooh, okay. Okay. Things are looking great. Let's draw for some damage. Looks like we have no damage. So we're just going to go sicko mode on the block. And sure, we'll get 8 more regen, why not? And get a bit more draw. There we go. Leaving 1 mana available. We're getting that poison up. 28 poison at the moment. Don't think this guy's long for this world. Get that attack in there. Ooh. Is there no way of us getting into the center with this? Don't think there is, but we are going wild with block right now, so it's not really mattering, in all honesty. I kind of want to draw into some healing if I can. We are on full health, but we're going to take damage from the spiked attack up here. Can we just take this guy out? Yeah, we can. 85 damage. Do you know what time it is? It's time to just send it. 95 damage. What is happening? This is the most insane run I think I've ever done. Get a new relic. Reptilian scales at the end of the turn deal damage equal to half your current block to target enemy. That is real good with what we've got going on at the moment. Winning bingo, all dice get +1 extra value for every dice with an even face on the board. We've seen that one before, not really. Shiny stone, boost dice, gain +1 boost value when all available target slots have dice on them. I mean, that is really good, but I think Reptilian Scales just fits too well with what we've got going on right now, considering we retain block between turns. A clicking sound disrupts the room's quietness right after you hear the whizzing of countless arrows heading towards you. We can seek cover, obtain Makeshift Trench, and randomly remove 1 dice. Makeshift Trench gives you +1 block for every dice in your hand at the end of your turn. Nope. Or try to dodge them. Snake Eyes Relic lose 12 HP, but dice with a face value of 1 cost 0 energy. Wait, we already have that. What happens if we get it again? We did get it again. Okay, that's funny. You managed to avoid the deadly barrage, but 1 arrow strikes you in the eye. Strangely, you can still see with it, but it feels weird. I think we go to the shop. We're going to start the boss fight with not full health, but grant the grow property to 1 dice after you gain an extra value. Okay. Scaling poison sounds good to me. Grant the property pack. The pack property to 1 dice, and pack property is gain +2 extra value for each dice on the board with the same type. I think we might want to check out the relics first before we decide on adding properties. Trembling Chair, each time you use a dice with the flash property, add an extra value to that slot on the board. We don't have any dice with flash. Blinding Light Bulb, deal 2 damage to all enemies when dice with the flash property are used. We don't have dice with the flash property. And Star Yo-Yo, any excess damage will also be dealt to the next enemy. Yeah, can we afford that and an upgrade? We can indeed. Let's get that. And do we want pack property or group? Gain +1 extra value for each die on the board next to it. I think we're going to go for pack. And kind of want pack on the puncture attack D8. That could be extremely spicy. Or do we want to go for heavy block D4? We do like having block. Yeah, let's put it on the block D4. And then we've got 1 coin left, so nothing to do. Into the boss fight we go. You got 500 health, mate. The Duke, the last living member of the Mosquito lineage. Rumor has it he is adept at the dark sciences. He's doing no damage right now, but he has parry stance modifier. If attack, adds 1 sting dice to the player's draw pile at the end of the turn. Okay. So, we got regen. That is a thing. Let's re-roll all our dice. And try and copy these. Terrain there. +11 on that terrain. Do we double dip the regen? Sorry, not double dip. We can get 29 regen. Is that a bit ludicrous? I think it might be. Although we do need to get back to full health. What if we just get 8 regen? No damage can be dealt, so getting 33 block I feel is good. With 8 regen, that's going to get us up. Not quite to full health, but getting there. Yeah, I feel like that's a reasonable start. We've put quite a bit of terrain down. For these slots have +9. 15 damage incoming and he's dealing 9 block. Sweep stance modifier at the end of the turn applies small leak slot on all board slots with dice on them. I wish I knew what that did. Sting. Deal 1 damage to the player and heal 1 HP to target enemy. has the retain property, won't be discarded from hand if unused at the end of turn. So that's going to deal 4 damage to me. I think we definitely want to stick some poison on him. We want to get that growing. And then we just go all in on the attacks. 15 poison. He's healing for 4. Let's hit him for a wee bit more for 20. Does this cost 1? No, it's free. Might as well hit him for an extra 23. We're going to fully block him and deal an extra 17 poison. Yeah. Beautiful. We still got 21 block. What do these do now? Small leak, reduced by -2 the value of dice on this board. Use dice on this board slot to remove the effect. That is A-okay with me. Because we're going to be buffing dudes. We're going to go on a buffing spree. That costs 2. And it's glass, and I don't really want to get rid of it. Let's get 15 draw, and we'll get an extra 20 block. He's dealing 15 damage to us. And we can hit him for 2 here. Ooh. Have we put any glass down? This drawer is glass, isn't it? Oh, man. Okay. What if we do this? We still get 30 block. We get 15. 15 draw. And 2 damage. Yeah, seems fair to me. I think we're completely ignoring his mechanics here. Destroy the dice in the first position. Does that mean that got destroyed? The one with the group property? Oh well. 22 poison. Think we're going to beef that number up a little bit, don't you? We're getting 26 block a turn. What's he going to do? Sweep stance modifier at the end of the turn. Apply small leak slot on all the board slots with dice on them. Well, I don't think that's going to really matter that much. Let's just attack. $26 damage. 15 poison. And he's gaining 9 block. We're blocking for twice as much as he's hitting us for. And we retain our block. And we're getting might every turn that if we have block. My god. We have got synergies out the absolute wazoo this run. It has been incredibly satisfying. Sure. We'll pop you all down there. There's the regen, but honestly, I don't think we need the regen. Got just an insane amount of block. Will even take damage. You know what, actually. Does that actually do anything? I don't think it does. Oh well, let's go. 90 block. We had a sting die added to us. We've got 38... up to 39 poison on him. We still have our poison in there. We got 15 draw. We could try and draw into it. That would be rather fun. $32 damage. 51 damage if we put that there. Let's do 4 damage to ourselves with that sting. Can deal 53 damage to him now. Ooh, there's our poison. We're going to give him 19 poison. And deal 42 damage to him. We're getting 26 block and they're dealing 26 damage. Oh, he's going to heal for 4. Ah. I don't think it's going to matter in the end. Alright. We're re-rolling. Let's copy these. I think we can end up doing, like, a crazy amount of damage. Double dip, draw. 58 damage. He's got, like, 2 turns before he's completely gone. Yeah. He's on 12 health. All we need is this one dice. This one easy trick. Well, guys. How about that for a run? Absolutely wild and wicked. Congratulations if you managed to stay all the way to the end. The 2-hour run, 2-hour 12-minute run so far. Deal 99 damage in one or more in one hit. Baby Tick relic unlocked. Collect 20 or more relics in one run. We got the Bullseye relic unlocked. And defeat a 25 plus HP enemy with an accurate kill. We got the Leader badge relic unlocked. Defeat the Mosquito Duke. Got us the Sacred Maul relic. Complete a run with Lisver. Got us the Winged Sandal starting relic. And complete a run with a minimum HP of 1. Monkey Paw relic unlocked. Okay. Lowest HP 1. Oh, okay. Well, you only got C rating. How very dare you. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for today's video, guys, but thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz, and yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.